right. Let's see. We're trying to figure this out, people. There we go. Hi guys. I don't know if this is actually going live right now, but we are doing a live podcast remote at Daniel's Vineyard. And actually, I still have my phone. So I'm checking our live stream right now while we're live. This is going to be hilarious. Oh, we're live. From where? So we're on Facebook. I'm going to see if we're on TikTok. Oh, wow, that's really loud. Oh, I'm live. Oh, wow, that's really loud. I just checked my live on TikTok. Sweet. Okay. Hi, guys. You guys are watching. What did I connect? Oh, YouTube. Okay, that was the other thing we had to go look. Okay, so we're live on TikTok on my account. Amazing. And oh, it doesn't look like we're live. Oh, we are. Okay. The only thing I couldn't get going was Instagram. I can figure it out. Whatever. All right. Hi, guys, if you're watching. That's Ashley. My name is Jeanette. We are doing a live podcast remote today from Daniel's Vineyard, located on the north side of Indianapolis, in McCordsville, specifically right near the Fishers. So what we're actually going to do is we are going to record our podcast. We're doing it live, so you can kind of see what we're doing in person. And then we are recording this episode, and actually the recorded episode will be uploaded to all of our channels next Thursday when we have our other ones. So that's what we're doing right now. You're putting all of your perfect, and then we can take this. We'll stick this down here for now because we don't need it. Yeah, I'll just set this up here. Okay. We got it. We're getting it. We have all this food and wine, all the things. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do is set up this shot. So give us 2 seconds.
We're almost done, people.
So I'm going to now plug the camera in. So settings. Okay, and plugging this back in. Doing what the boyfriend said. So it's not, the accessory thing's not plugging back in, or it's not saying what it normally says. Because it says like forget all accessories, and then you plug it in, and then did I put in the right one? I mean, it could very well be I have the wrong one connected. It's this one. This one is this one. No, this is the right one.
Okay, look at us.
Oh, shoot. It is the wrong one. What?
We are cute.
Okay. We are. I'm going to have to unplug this all the way. It's because I switched them on accident. So I'm going here. Now I'm going to turn this back on. That's what the issue was. There we go. Okay, so let me go back here.
Stupid time.
Now it's not there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now you'll have to see like where you need to go. Yeah.
I'm gonna pour you a little water out of my water thing.
Oh my god, I'm sweating.
Girl.
Okay, let's do it. You want to take a look and see what you think?
Yes, love to.
There is a glare, so I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. You're good at that.
All right, this is risky. I think we need to. Hang on.
What are you doing that's risky?
Do we angle the table or do we just go at an angle?
I would say let's go. I don't want to move
All
any
right,
of
let's
this.
just do this.
Or you just angling stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not bad. It's just a tiny bit to
Okay.
get rid of the glare. It's fine. That's good.
Is it fine?
I also like that it kind of takes this out.
Oh, perfect.
I'm going to
Great.
get a full around.
Show a whole video. Do a quick video of this. A lovely setup. I'm taking off my earrings. Oh, that feels so much better.
When I get, wait, don't put your headphones on until I get to you. Okay. So, headphone up, girl.
This works.
Got it.
Oh, is that on 4K?
Nope.
Sorry, I just reminded myself. It should. You just press it on the corner. Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Oh my goodness.
Just want to angle these a little more. These are the only thing giving away that our table's
You
not
guys,
straight.
the setup here. The setup here
It doesn't
is.
help that we are like too OCD.
I know. Maybe that's the problem.
Alright.
I'm gonna start a timer on my phone. Maybe so I know how long we've been recording technically to like know
Yeah.
like where we're at time wise. This is amazing.
Everyone can see that, but it's okay.
We have so
The next
much.
stop for the video is maybe ostracize people, but we don't care. We got the shot.
It's fine. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, if you're just joining us here, we are currently live at Daniel's Vineyard. I was going to say dinner and Daniel all at the same time. Daniel's Vineyard, we are doing a live podcast remote here. So we have this amazing spread we're going to talk about for our live remote. We're also recording this podcast, so then you'll see the finished version when it goes live next Thursday, because we have another episode that is actually launching tonight. So we have just been getting all set up. So currently right now we are live on Facebook, on TikTok, and on YouTube. Instagram was doing us dirty today, so we're skipping that piece. I don't know what's going on with that. But it's taken us a minute to like get the flow and get the setup of exactly what we're doing here. So, but people are here. They opened up at 12 o'clock. And they do, they're closed Monday, Tuesday.
They're closed, I think,
During
Monday,
the day,
Tuesday. I think all day. Let's pull it up.
Okay.
Let's
But they do open at 12. So right when we showed up at 12, there was already people here, which is really, really cool to see that people are coming here for lunch. They have an awesome spread of things. And so we're going to show you some of that along with our normal podcast conversations. So here we are.
Yes. Monday and Tuesday, they are closed.
Okay.
Wednesday through Thursday, they're open noon to 8.
Sweet.
Friday and Saturday, noon to 10, and then Sunday fun day, noon to 6.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
All right.
I think. Let me just.
Oh, aren't you gonna go live on TikTok too?
Yes.
Okay.
Except I realized that my viral story is not printed out. But you know what?
Whatever. I mean, mine. I wrote little notes to myself about what my stories are. So, which is now my mic's in blocking my. We're gonna move this.
Oh, I have a good Audacity story. Two Audacity
Well, let's talk
stories.
about it.
Let's do. Can I do 2 Audacity
Yeah.
instead of having to read my viral story?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Perfect. Let me just get that DM refreshed in my brain.
So funny. Let's see, we got here at 12. This is taking us an hour, and that's because we're shooting additional content. So,
Go live on TikTok, and then my brain is so in content now.
Right now, didn't use this last year. Just
Is that me?
yes, because you put it in your mic. I was picking up.
I'm still over there. Okay. Did you go crazy on my TikTok?
Me?
Yeah, I had a bunch of notifications, and usually when that happens, I think I go viral, but it's you catching up on my stuff. I'm like,
It's
yes.
probably me. I'm sorry. Oh, but the
Wait.
lighting's good facing that way.
Yeah, it is.
So that's awesome.
You did a good job. Keep it up. No, I didn't. I was just like,
And then maybe we should move it because if you're like at the edge, hold on, let me move that. Or can you go more in? There we go. Yeah, just so you can see more of you. There you go.
okay.
And then so my mic's already adjusted.
oh, we're not recording yet.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to press record.
So we are on. Are we on?
Thank you for doing that.
There you go. Now we're recording.
No, thank you. All right, we're going live on TikTok. If we don't
So
break a
many
glass
things.
by the end of this, I'll be so impressed with us.
Do you really think you're gonna break
No,
glasses?
no. Also, I feel bad. I tried to like pick us out and make some drive, but I got you a Merlot. Oh no, you like Malbec?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. There's no Malbec on it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. Oh no, I did get you a Malbec. I got you a Malbec, but then I mixed them up.
We'll figure it out. That's fine.
You can always do a sip.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
All right, I'll just count down. 3, 2, 1. Hello. Welcome back to another edition of Behind the Filter podcast, After Dark edition, and this time we took it outside the studio.
Cheers. We're
Literally, cheers.
No, we are at one of our favorite places on the north side in Indy,
Yes.
Daniel's Vineyard. If you've never heard of them, they're located just outside of Fishers in McCordsville. They have a beautiful vineyard. They do concerts in the summer. They have an amazing spread, amazing variety. We're going to go over with you today. I'm so excited to be
I'm
here.
so
This just, like,
excited.
makes me energized.
Yes, this is pretty amazing and pretty awesome.
What time
And
is it?
oh, I didn't start my watch.
I was going to say it's 5 o'clock somewhere. 'Cause
Oh, it
we'll
is.
be drinking
It
today.
is also 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I just, I got to pick up my kid from school, so.
Okay. Sampling.
Small samplings of them all. But I had the best time when we came here for my birthday.
I know.
It was so fun. Me and Heather, we had a blast.
It was so good. And then this winter, I was able to do
Oh,
one
yeah.
of their greenhouses.
Yes.
So in the winter, they put greenhouses outside. It has lighting everywhere. You can get up to like 8 adults in there. It was so fun. I did it with my family over like in between right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We had the best night. And then we came inside, feeling a little good from the wine, and they had karaoke going.
Oh,
so my cousin immediately went up there and started belting out some lyrics, and I just recorded like a stage mom. So, absolutely love Daniel.
And they also have a couple of February events coming up, because this is going to be posted. The recorded podcast is actually going to be on the first week of February. So they have some fun things. They have a Valentine's event.
And on the Valentine's, you can try some of their Valentine's Day special wine. Like, isn't this one so cute? There's two little oranges kissing, and it's called a PDA.
Oh, I love that.
We all know that
so
I love
cute.
PDA.
Girl.
Too much so. Oh, but no, this is a great place to have social events, parties. You can even have weddings here. So
Oh, that's awesome.
maybe I manifest something for
I know, because that's part of your goals
Yes.
for 2025.
I want to have my bridal shower here.
There we go.
There we go.
Bridal shower. I mean, all the
Bridal
things.
shower's
There.
Okay.
All right. Well, so we're going to have our normal podcast here, but in the meantime, we're also going to be tasting some samples of some wine along with a charcuterie board, and then we also have amazing pizza behind us that we're going to show you too. So
much fun.
So should we get into maybe try the one wine review?
Yeah,
What do we do?
let's do that. Let's start with this. So
Okay.
when you come here, you can get samplings,
Yeah.
and so we start on the outside, work our way to the
Yeah.
inside.
Okay. So what do you want to do with this one?
Okay, so I mixed up our board. So these are this one's either a Sauvignon Blanc or Pinot Grigio. Let's see if we're good enough to tell.
I'm not. I have no idea what this is. She's the wine connoisseur. She's gonna have to tell me, because I have no clue, literally. What is
I
it?
think yours
This
is
is good.
the Pinot.
Is this Pinot?
Let me see. I don't know. Oh my gosh, look, I was like, I don't know. Let me smell the reds. I think I'll know. I think I'll
Oh, you'll know based off the reds.
That's my gut.
Is it?
All right, I'm gonna go with my gut here.
Okay.
And then if not, we're just gonna go with it. You know what? No, I'm not right now.
There you go.
So I'm gonna say that mine is the Pinot Grigio and yours is the Sauvignon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really? I normally don't like that. I'm surprised. I like it. It's not strong. To me, it's not strong at all.
Both of
Like,
these
it's
wines
really
were
good.
better than they're described as dry white. The Pinot Grigio is gonna have some notes of lemon in it and peach zest. Does that taste more like yours? Do you taste the lemon and peach?
No.
Okay, so then I was right. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, and then yours is gonna have some dry notes of melon also and fresh cut grass.
Fresh. Wait, did you just say fresh cut grass?
That is the
How
wine.
is that? How am I supposed to know how that tastes?
I think it's just like fresh.
Okay.
Let's just drink the wine. Overall, the wine is really good, and we don't typically go for white wines because we're trying our dry wine here now.
We are. I want to work to the reds before we start our content.
Oh, you want to just keep going down the sample? Okay,
Yes.
let's do it. Okay, so your next one is the Winner's White. So this is the special one just for Daniels, and mine is the Circle City. So if you don't know this about Indianapolis, we have the Indy 500 every year here. We're called the Circle, and that's where I think the Winner's White comes from. And then the Circle City is downtown. We have the Circle, so we're known as the Circle.
It smells sweet to me, but it doesn't taste sweet to me.
This has a little zest of it. Yeah, this has notes. Okay, oh my gosh, I did. This has notes of lemon in it. And I think that's yours.
Okay, and what does this one have?
Yours has notes of lime, green apple, and melon.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That's why. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can understand this. I'm just not,
We just got lost on the green apple. But that's okay. We're not perfect.
Getting to know the wine education here. All right, my favorite. Let's go to reds.
Reds. Okay, so now I have the I have the Circle City. No, you have the Circle City red,
I do. Okay.
and that's going to be a red blend. And I have the Tempranillo.
Wow, I like this.
Oh, I like this. Normally Tempranillos, I don't know the wine word for it.
I've never
but they're
had that.
They're like a little smoky sometimes, I feel like, but this one's really sweet.
Ooh, yeah, I like that too. I think this is a really good mix of a red blend. You know how sometimes you get red blends and like they're just very dry and bitter?
Yeah.
This is like really good right in the mid. Yes, super smooth. And enjoy. All right.
Right, that should be your Malbec. That should be the love of your life.
The
And
love
then
of my life.
mine should be my Cabernet Sauvignon.
Malbec.
Did we cheers?
No, we didn't cheers.
I
Cheers.
wonder what people sitting behind us are thinking right now.
I don't know.
We're trying to invite people to come talk with us. Oh, hi, TikTok. To come talk with us,
Yeah.
but we also
We're not sure.
wait till we get a little more wine in it, then everyone will want to come.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be wasteful, I'm just going to start right here.
Oh no.
Let's clean the palette. If you guys can't see the charcuterie board, make sure you check out socials after. It is so beautiful.
I know. You're gonna have to lift it just to maybe you can kind of see if you can show it a little bit. It's gorgeous. Wait, the grapes can't fall. The grapes here. Oh, the strawberry.
Wait, Jay, look.
Wait.
Boom.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Then
TikTok.
The recorded.
Oh, you guys can't see it. Here, there we go.
There.
Oh.
There.
I also love the big board this is on. Everything here is just honestly so aesthetically pleasing.
I know, I'm so cute.
Did you see their hats? They have little dogs holding the platform. I have
That's
got one,
adorable.
and it was my favorite hat, and then it shrunk in the dryer, so it looks like a new.
Or does it look like you have a really small head?
It looks like a really big hat.
Big
Because it
head, I
doesn't
mean.
fit on it. And I feel like I have a hard enough time wearing hats. So there's that. There's that. Oh, okay.
All right, let's get into our
get into
content.
the end of the week.
Yes, let's get into the DM of the week. So my DM of the week isn't one of mine. It's one I found, and I thought this was actually really cute.
Okay.
It's not one that you're like, oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
But I thought this was kind of cute. This would be I think if somebody sent me a DM like this, I would be like, aw, thank you. So they sent a DM. The guy sent it with the like flashing light emojis, like an ambulance.
Yeah.
And it said, "Do you hear that ambulance coming to take me away? Because the sight of you stopped my heart."
I swear that would work on me.
I know. Like it's so bad that it's so good.
See, that's what I love. I love
Yeah.
a good cheesy one.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's cute.
I know. I loved it.
Mine's not cute. Mine was sent to me by someone who follows me on Instagram. And I don't know if this was texted to her. My only information I know about it was the guy from Hinge. And
I know.
okay.
So we're live.
The guy told her, he said, here's one weird thing I like to do. I go fishing with my buddies. I will pour wine into the fish's mouth that I catch, or I'll pour alcohol into the fish's mouth that I catch, and then I drink the alcohol out of the fish's mouth.
Wait, what? So you actually
He catches the
takes the fish and then goes like this with the.
Opens the fish. They're in the vodka.
Ew!
Girl,
That is so gross.
girl. When I was little, I used to go fishing a lot. At one time, I was like mad at my mom, so I kissed a fish, and then I was like, "Mom, how can I have you kiss bye?" And then I told her afterwards I kissed a fish before, but that's
You
like
did not.
that's like the grossest thing I've ever done.
That is
I
hilarious.
didn't drink out of the fish's mouth. That's way different. Okay.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But I don't understand the concept of that DM. Like, why would you say that? Would you? I don't
think we're trying to
understand.
find cool. It's the same way
That's
guys
not cool.
pull their fish on their Hinge profile. Which I love it. Show your hobby, but we don't need 7 fish pictures with you and a blue one.
Oh my gosh.
For it.
Yeah, that's true. That's ridiculous. All right, next up, the audacities of the week. Do you want me to go first? I know you have two, right?
Yes.
Okay. So mine is actually personal. It came from experience. So when I very first started to date and go out into the dating world, I connected with this one guy and we decided to go and have dinner. And we had just been exchanging text messages and all that kind of stuff. And then we had dinner. And so obviously when we're dating and you start to talk to somebody, in order to like even want to have a date, you want to be able to know that there's some sort of connection, right? So obviously I wouldn't have gone on a date with somebody if I didn't think there was like a good connection. I'd like to get to know you more, that kind of thing. But then we start to have dinner, we order drinks, and then the first thing he says is, "Oh, I don't drink." I'm like, "Oh, you don't?" I said, "I thought you said you drink wine." And he's like, "No, I'm actually allergic to alcohol. Like I break out in a hive." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I went ahead and just ordered a drink. And then 10 minutes later, we start talking, and it was like literally everything that like encompasses me as a person, he did not like. So at the end of it, I was literally like, why are we even on a date right now? So that was one thing, like the drinking, okay, I could get past that, whatever. Although like long-term wise, I need to have somebody who would like to have a glass of wine with me, Secondly, we started talking about our music, and we vaguely kind of touched on it when we were texting back and forth. He said he absolutely hated reggaeton, hated salsa, hated merengue because at a certain point he lived in Chicago for a little bit, and his neighbors were Puerto Rican, and he hated that music. And I was like, I know. I was like, wait a minute. I'm Puerto Rican. That's like all I listen to. So I was like, wait. So I was like, well, I said, that's interesting, that you would want to even go on a date with a Latina if you like don't like that music. Like, what if I'm playing the music? Like, that's all I listen to. I'll just put headphones on. It's what he said. Okay. So that was strike number 2. Strike number 3 was obviously I'm an outgoing person, and we go to events, we do the things because of the business of being an entrepreneur. So I was talking about that, and he goes, "Oh yeah, like I don't go to events, and I don't go to concerts, I don't go anywhere." I was like, "Excuse me?" I'm like, "You don't like to go anywhere with your friends?" No, I have anxiety, and I don't like to be around large groups of people. And I said, "Okay, I can understand that because I have anxiety too, so I get it." I'm like, "But don't you want to like go out and enjoy?" And like, I would love to like have a partner to go do things with. Yeah. He was like, "Yeah, no, I stay inside." So that was number 3. Okay.
Okay, keep going. I have a question.
The last one was that we were talking about church, and we did talk about he was a believer as well, and so we talked about both being Christian, and so we got into the subject of churches, and so I said, I had been going to a larger church. Mm-hmm. Oh, I hate large churches. I would have to go to a small church. At the time, I was still working in ministry. So I was like, well, I'm actually at a large church every weekend because that's like what I do.
It's my job.
It's part of what I do in terms of like social media and doing the live services on the weekends. And I said, so would you ever like come to church with me? He was like, no, I don't like big churches. I have to go to a small church.
So did he tell you all these things falsely to get you out on the date?
And then want to just
confess his sins?
So then literally I was like, why are we even on a date right now? I'm like, you seem like you don't like any piece of me. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. He goes, no, but I actually really like you.
What do you know what he liked?
Right.
Your face.
My face. That's about it.
Your face.
And I was like, okay, you're done.
I don't understand. Why would you want to, in the long run, even if you were attracted to them like a level 10?
Yeah.
Why would you want to be with someone that's not even, like, you have no similarities?
None whatsoever.
So you're cooking, playing music. He's going to put his headphones on. Yeah. You're going to go to church on Sunday. He's going to go to a different one. You're going to go socialize with your friends on a Friday night. He's going to sit at home watching a movie. You guys, your actual life wouldn't even be able to melt together.
Correct. 100%. Yeah. There was like no point in it. So then like, I got through the day, and after that he wanted to go out the second time. And I was like, no, bro, this is not happening. So.
You know what I would have done? I would have taken him to the Latin nightclub. Like, if you really like me for this.
Yeah.
Come socialize with me.
There you go. You come to Estadio with me for the weekend. We'll figure it out after that.
And let's see how much you really like me.
So that was just my audacity, because I was like, I talked to you all week. I finally decided, okay, let me have this. Yeah. Let me have a shot. I'll take him we'll go to dinner, see how it goes. And then like, you wasted my time.
That's so disappointing. I don't like my time wasted. That is my biggest thing. Like, don't mislead someone to then waste 2 hours of their day.
Exactly.
An hour getting ready, commuting, sitting there for 2 hours. Like, that's a 4-hour evening.
Ridiculous.
That you could have spent doing something else or seeing people that you want to see.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
The audacity.
The audacity.
Yes. So I have 2 audacity stories today, and I'm going to start with The one that affects both of us. So
I'm listening here.
you sip that one. You sip that one. A little bit of backstory is Johnette had gone out with this guy maybe a year or two before we met up with. We ran into him where this story actually takes place.
Oh no, more than that.
Oh, more than that.
I went on a date with him. Gosh, it was like either 2020 or 2021.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago.
So this was way long ago. So we're out one night, we're having just like a little girls' night. And the thing is with this, the context too, is we don't get a lot of time to just socialize. Most of our time together is around our business. And so we were excited to go out, socialize, have a girls' night. And so we see him, and he ends up coming up, talking to Johnette, and spends the whole night, to lack of better words, following her around. And the thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way with him is he kept doing, like, I went to go to the bathroom. He ended up taking my seat and kind of shouldering me out. So I'm sitting there like,
he was really in the I was just trying to sell the podcast.
Yeah, you were over there in business mode. I was like, do your thing. But he was like, it was like, to me, kind of like a little bit rude. And then later, not you, obviously him.
Yeah.
Later in the night, he like wanted to get a picture with you. And he kind of was like, go take this picture. And I'm like, I already did. It's like, I didn't like that one. Take another one. And he was just kind of like rude and dismissive. And at one point, I think you were getting annoyed with him. And you go, are you going to buy her a drink? And he's like, what do you want to drink? And I said, can I just have, I ordered a tequila drink. And I was like, and I'm not picky, but I'm like, anything but well tequila. Well tequila's going to make me feel awful.
Yeah.
And he's like, anything but well tequila? Like, mad about everything. I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, the audacity part comes about, he ends up asking you out again. You weren't interested.
Yes.
A couple weeks later, he comes across me on Hinge and likes my page. Sir, do you not remember the entire night you spent pushing me away so that you could go after my best friend? Again, a couple weeks later, likes me again.
And you're like, are you blind?
I'm like, this is what is happening here. Finally, last week, he likes me a third time. I said, that's it. He's going on the podcast. That's it. He's going on the podcast.
You know, we give us a few chances and we give you all the benefit of the doubt. And then after a certain time, we're like, screw you, we're talking about you. So there goes.
And the thing is, like, we talked about this, Indianapolis is small.
Yes.
Our dating paths can cross. But if you're going to be blatantly rude to me while you're pursuing my friend and then think I'm going to be okay with being your backup option,
3 times, mind you. 3.
get the what? So that was my first audacity story.
Oh, that's so hilarious to me. And you know what's so funny is I feel like that one night when we were out too, like there was a couple guys when we walked in and we're like, we know you.
Yes.
We know you.
Yes.
We saw you on it.
Yes. It was like we accidentally had like a Hinge meetup party.
Literally. It was a Hinge meetup party on the north side of Indianapolis.
And it's just like a cocktail lounge. It wasn't like a insane anyways. So my second audacity story that I'm going to do in replace of my viral story is actually happened to me a couple weeks ago. It was when Notre Dame and IU were playing, and that was like a really big game here in Indiana.
Yeah.
So we went out to the sports bar, and I was like, I walked in, it's like 80% men.
You're like,
Yes, as a single girl,
This is
living
it.
for this. So we go sit down, and I honestly, like, I didn't even notice there was a table of guys right behind us. And so we're kind of just sitting there, and all of a sudden this guy comes over and hands me a napkin and a pen and walks away. And I was like, okay. And I opened it up, and he was like, he wrote something with his phone number, and he's like, would you go out with me? Check yes or no. And he wrote his phone number. I was like, this is actually super cute. And I looked back, and like transparently, I wasn't exactly attracted to him, but I was like, I love the approach.
That's cute.
I love the thought, the cuteness of it.
A forever.
Yes, you were definitely feeling confident. I love the confidence. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll go out with this guy. So I was like, let me be cute back. So I took a picture of his phone number. I circled yes. I wrote mine, and I just went back and I go, here, this is for you, and I dropped it off.
That's so cute.
Oh. So then I'm walking
Dang
back.
it.
I know. I'm walking back to my table, and the server goes, I just want you to know you're the 7th girl who's tried that on tonight.
Stop.
I said 7? And she said, yeah, one of the servers, he was being so aggressive with her, we had to switch her tables or something like that. So, again, listen, I don't expect to be everyone's first choice, first love, but 7th? At that point, I'm just like,
Oh my
this is
god.
like desperation. So he had texted me by this point, so I texted him back and I said, I heard that I'm your 7th girl. You tried this on tonight.
You actually said that?
Yep. And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about. He goes, you noticed me too. I swear on my life, I never once even looked back at him. I did not know there was a table of guys sitting behind us.
So you wouldn't have even like realized he was there unless he would have like pulled that
Right.
little stunt.
So him to say that I noticed him,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I never responded to him again. I was like, way to go.
That is hilarious.
Maybe you shouldn't hit on the server multiple times because then they're gonna go talk. And I feel like girls will watch out for girls.
Absolutely, that's how we are. It's like girl code.
Exactly. You're not gonna do this with any of the other girls here. So.
Wow. So then he never.
Nope, he got the hint, never. After he said, though, of course, that I noticed him too, and I didn't respond to that. I was like,
I'm just double checking because I get anxious about things. It's
should we
working.
turn off the third mic until someone learns to get that video that you got?
Yeah, probably. But this is wait, is this one?
Yeah.
Can't I just shut it
I
off?
think so. Just turn the volume on there.
This way? Yeah. Is that how we took it off? Here's Jonah and Ashley not knowing what to do. Is it righty tighty or
It's righty tighty, but does that work?
I don't know.
Just anyone know.
That's the
Here,
head.
I know. I'm gonna tap it.
Here.
No, it's off.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm
There we
tapping.
go. Yeah, because we don't hear anything. Great.
Now you're giving me anxiety. She's like, what you...
Go run over there. Make sure the video is
Oh my gosh,
working.
Let me take my wine.
It's fine. Take your wine. Go on. Oh, and now you're just dropping things.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm just gonna keep eating. Ashley's taking a break really quick to make sure we're not being dumb and not recording stuff. She got me a thumbs up. You're gonna hear me. I have to try that jelly. It's so good.
You tried it? Is it good?
Mhm. It's
I
slightly amazing.
love their charcuterie boards. I love
so good.
cheese.
Bet you when we're done, we're gonna inhale all of this.
I swear. I saw this video the other day, and this girl was like showing off her body, and she's like how she got it, and she's like, got rid of seed oils, and I'm like, yeah, check. She's like, got rid of gluten, I'm like, yeah, check. And then she's like, got rid of alcohol, I'm like, no. And she's like, got rid of cheese, I'm like, never. So I was like, I will never have that body, and I'm okay with that.
I know.
I couldn't give up cheese. All right, I really want to hear your viral story because you gave me a little context
Yeah.
of it, and I don't know.
It's kind of crazy. So I just scrolling on TikTok, I come across this post where it's a family out in the UK. So the mom and the daughter were out there, like her kid was doing swimming lessons. Okay. So the daughter has a kid with swimming lessons, and the mom's there just watching her grandson who's doing swimming. Literally across the way from the swimming pool is another lady, exactly to the T like her identical twin. Okay. They both have dark brown hair, dark short hair straight. They both have glasses on. They both have the same outfit on, basically. Not identical, but it was like both like the same like kind of blue dress. They looked exactly like, same shoes, everything. So much so that the daughter busts her phone out and she was like, "This is insane. Like, I feel like my mom was across the pool and this is my mom." So she's like, "Is this my mom's doppelganger? Like, this is crazy." So she zoomed in on the lady, then zooms in on her mom. Literally like the same person. So that video ends up going viral because she was like, "This is crazy. Like, we don't know who this person is. Like, this is insane." The video went so viral that it got back to the other lady's daughter. So then now you have the two daughters on TikTok talking about their moms because now they're trying to figure out like how in the world do they look so close alike. So they started doing even more investigating afterwards because they're like, how is this possible? Like, we've obviously heard of doppelgangers, like, am I living in the Matrix? Is this a glitch? Like, all the things, right? So come to find out they have the same name. They're 16 years apart though, so they're not the same age, but they have the same name, which is insane, okay? And then they also end up finding out the mom who sees the doppelganger, she finds out she's adopted. So that is where the story has left off right now, is that her mom finds out she's adopted because they start digging because they're like, this is crazy. Is this like my long lost twin sister?
Oh, no, they're not.
Since we're 16 years apart, like, this is just insane. And then she comes to find out, she finds out she's adopted. And so like that's the latest. That is all we have gotten. So there's all these people on TikTok so invested in this story, they follow the daughter. And it's become like this huge viral story because we all want to know, like, are they actually related or are they literally doppelgangers?
Did you see the pictures?
Yes.
Do they actually look alike?
Yes. It is scary.
So I've been watching Vampire Diaries,
I know I saw.
and they have doppelgangers on there.
Uh-huh.
And it's like they classify them as like kind of mystical creatures. So they're like with the vampires, the werewolves. The
Really?
doppelgangers. Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. So I went straight to Vampire Diaries.
I mean, like,
if doppelgangers exist, then Stefan is a vampire that I love it.
But what would you think if you literally showed up somewhere and you literally saw your twin and you're like, how is this even happening?
And the fact that they were in the same place. Like they
Same
say
place,
like everyone
same
has
time.
a doppelganger
Yes.
somewhere in the world. But to be in the same place is wild.
But to also look the same and be 16 years apart,
That's weird.
that's super weird. So yeah,
I've always wanted to like
needless to
post
say, I
something.
followed because I'm
Me too.
invested because
Make
I
sure
want to
you
know what's
link
going
that
on.
when you email out the podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm dying to see their photos.
Yeah. Because now I'm like, I'm going through all her stories now. Because then after that, she started posting about just like random coincidences happening and some other things in her life. And we're like, girl, can't you see?
Interesting.
Somebody's trying to tell you something.
Someone
right now.
is trying to get your attention.
Yeah, that's exactly what all the comments were saying. It was insane.
Weird.
Yeah.
I want to find my doppelganger. I want to like post a TikTok and be like, if you know anyone that looks like me, if you know anyone that looks like
Oh,
me.
no. That would be interesting if we could find people that look like us.
I also wonder, like when things start coming in, and I'm like, is that real? Because we don't see what we actually like. They say like we don't know what we look like. So
Right.
We see ourselves in like the reverse.
Yeah.
The mirror. We
Oh,
never see
yeah,
ourselves.
that's true. I mean, I've had people say I look like a certain person, like some celebrities and stuff, and then I'd be like, where did you
I
get
know.
that from? But then again, then maybe it's me not understanding that's actually who I look.
Right.
I don't know. Like, I've had people tell me I look like Sarah Jessica Parker.
What?
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so then I don't.
No.
Okay.
What?
I don't know. Then there was some other actress that had like dark curly hair, and she was either like Italian or Greek, and like I could see the resemblance, but I can't remember her name. So.
Interesting. It's been a long time. Yeah. When I wore my hair straight, I used to get Jennifer Aniston, and I think it's just because we're Greek and we have like similar features. But I
yeah.
look nothing like her.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No.
As a younger, I used to get Natalie Portman. Looked nothing like her. And then a couple times I got maybe with me like no, I can't remember. There's more. Every time someone comes, like, no, I don't. No, I don't. Oh, the girl who used to be on the OC, Rachel Bilson. That one I could maybe see a little in the eyes. I think her name was Rachel Bilson. She's on the OC. Then she was on a show.
I'm not very good with celebrities.
I'll send you a picture later. You can let me know.
Somebody also said I look like some makeup influencer. I forgot her name, but she has dark hair and like super light eyes. So they said like I looked like her. I can't remember her name. Yeah, definitely. Neither do I.
They're too smart for me.
I was like,
I don't know how to do the stuff they talk about. Cut crease with it's one eyeshadow just rubbed all over.
Literally, that's exactly what I do. Yeah, I don't know anything else. Right. Well, that's all the content we have until we get to talking about Galentine's and Valentine's, all the things.
Let's do it.
Do you celebrate Valentine's? I know for a long time you obviously haven't been with somebody, but like, have you ever gone on a date for Valentine's or anything like that? I'm not.
It was just funny. I know you've been single for a very, 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 very.
I haven't done anything for Valentine's ever,
kidding.
even when I was married.
No, you're right. I have never been a very big Valentine's Day person.
Yes, see,
But I'm wondering if it goes back to, this is so dumb. In high school, I was dating this guy, and I was like super into him, whatever. And we had this big deal in high school where everyone would get flowers sent, and they would all go in the library. And if you got one, you'd get a pass sent to you. And then it was like this like exciting walk there to go find my flowers.
Aww.
And one year I got the note and I was dating a guy and I was so excited. And I went in and like bless my mom's heart, it was from my mom. And I loved that. That was the sweetest gesture. I've always celebrated Valentine's Day with my family
Yeah.
because we just, she wanted us to feel loved even while single. And I ended up hanging out with my boyfriend that night, and he ended up getting me flowers. And I was like, "Oh, thank you." He's like, "I didn't want to send him to a school because everyone else did." And I was like, "Oh, but I kind of wanted that where everyone else did that." Yeah, like it was like this fun, like what is the opposite of a walk of shame, where you're gonna walk in and be like, "My man told me this." And I don't know if it was from that where I just like started to lower my expectations for the holiday to the point where just like I stopped caring about it. And then when I was dating my serious boyfriend in my 20s, he was like more into Valentine's Day. And so I'm like, ugh, gosh, what do I do now? Because at this point I'm like, no, I don't care. Like I'll go out with my friends, I'll hang with my family. Like to me, it's like it's become this cheesy holiday.
Yeah.
And he really liked it. So we tried to like meet in the middle. We like got dinner at home and we played games. And it was a good night. It ended up being the first time he told me he loved me. And so it was like a very special night. But I think it was like, I think I might be ready to celebrate Valentine's Day when I meet someone. Like I think I want to go all the way, cheese out. I want flowers. I want chocolate. I want balloons. I want you to sprinkle something on my bed. And I want to wear red, head to toe, red lipstick. And I want to do Valentine's Day.
Maybe that's what it is, because like I've seen, like Valentine's has never been like a big thing for me either.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, it's just like another day. And now like we're going to see Justin Timberlake in Chicago Valentine's weekend. So I'm like so pumped and so excited because I haven't done anything on Valentine's in forever. And it's never really meant anything to me. And now this year it means something different. So, but I think it's the same. Like I think like you haven't done it, and then all of a sudden you're in a season where you're like, I want this. I want to do it. Yeah. I've always done like the Valentine stuff, you know?
You need to see my red dress.
You know, I was thinking about it. So maybe I should wear it to the concert. But I don't know if I can pull that off.
You can. I think you can.
But I can't do the cowboy boots.
You can just wear okay. You can I think your lace up boot is cool.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think you can make it work for Jen.
Okay.
Just a thought.
Okay.
It's like the only red thing.
I know. I don't have anything red. All right. I may wear that for the JT show. We shall see.
I'll be wearing it for Galentine's here. I'll change in my car, and
then you'll give it to me before you leave.
You just might need to steam it. That would be so fun. Oh, I'm glad you're doing something.
Yeah, it'll be good. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. So, but I know, like, for the most part, for Valentine's, like, it's always been like a Galentine's thing, just because I don't know. I've never, for me, like being single, like the holidays were harder for me versus Valentine's. Like, it's never been like a big deal for me. So, I don't know. It's probably different for every person who in a season of dating, but it's never been like an issue to be alone on Valentine's. Like I do something with my friends or I stay home. It's not a big deal. But like Thanksgiving and Christmas come, like don't talk to me. I'm in my hole. I'm depressed and I don't want anything to do with the holidays.
I agree with that. I agree. I don't really think Valentine's Day is that big of a deal to be single on.
Yeah.
But what I do think is funny is that the day after is single awareness.
It is?
Yeah.
Stop.
Like the official on the calendar.
Okay. Here's my
And
thing.
it's like we are aware. After Friday, after February 14th, we are fully aware.
Why does everything have to have a day? Like, why do we have to have a single awareness day?
I'm
Do you
aware that
really
I'm
want to
single
promote the fact that you're
365
single
days
when
a
you're
year.
single? Yeah. So what's the point of that?
I
That's so
don't know.
dumb.
I don't know. It doesn't make me feel special.
I just want to know, like, where does the, like, what is, I don't get it.
Maybe it's just maybe it's for people who never want to be in a relationship, so they can have it. But for those who are single and want to be in a relationship, it's just that little reminder, like,
Hi, you're single.
you're not getting,
You don't got somebody.
you're not getting chocolate this year.
Interesting. I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
We have literally the most random days between like coffee day, donut day, head day. What else? There's 5 million things.
Is there a podcast there?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. There should be.
I
There's a
swear.
wine day, probably.
I love
Oh, we forgot to talk about these.
Oh yes,
Totally
we
forgot.
And we
Now that
can
I
do the
pointed
pizza
it
now.
Yeah,
Do a little
we should do
share.
little
little thing, talk about pizza and talk about that stuff. Okay, so here's a beautiful pizza. Can everyone see it? They are actually very known for their pizza.
So
And
good.
make sure you watch our reel about this because they have a wood fire oven.
And they have different types too.
Yes, they have so many different pizzas. They have a wood fire oven. When we came here for the greenhouse, I brought in 8 people. We smashed 2 pizzas, and everyone was like, "That was the best pizza we've ever had."
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, I love that. And then they also have the cans. So in the summer here, if you're local to Indy and looking for fun summer plans, they have a lot of concerts out there, which Jay and I have been to
So
some.
fun.
They always have a lot of times live music here on the weekends and evenings. And then they'll have an actual concert series out there.
Yeah.
So these are really nice for
Those
that.
are cute.
They're wine-based seltzer drinks.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Me, this is my jam. Give me a wine-based
Yeah.
seltzer, and I'm a happy girl.
Because aren't they? What's the alcohol percentage? I feel like they're usually a little bit stronger.
8.5.
Yeah. And usually
Like
what
a
seltzers
seltzer
are
is like a 4.6.
Yeah, and I think maybe the like
That's decent. But it's also a lot. I mean,
what's the smaller ones?
Oh yeah, so like this one's a Chardonnay.
So that's just like wine cans. And then the bigger ones are seltzer. Wine-based seltzers.
Oh my gosh, am I doing the old thing? Stop. Did I just?
You did. Do you want me to put my flashlight on so you can read?
Oh my goodness. No. Oh
She
wow.
says no.
I can't. Ashley, I can't read this. Stop it.
Do you have? Let's give her a moment here. She's adjusting to the fact that she is losing her eyesight. It's all right.
I'm already losing my hearing. Now I'm losing my eyesight. Okay, this is what's so bad. I see it says alcohol volume. I can't read how much. 11.5. Well, see, this is lower.
11.5%. Yeah, probably because it's straight wine, and then the other one is like a wine-based seltzer.
Oh, Ashley, this is bad. I have to go like
That's
this.
pretty small. That's like type 4 size font.
This is awful.
But did you
That's
see
right.
on the cans? I love it. They rate the sweetness. So
Oh,
the more
yes.
the stars are, or the hearts are filled in, and then
Yeah.
they also say what it pairs with,
Oh, that's good.
which is people like us who pretend like we know everything about wine but really know nothing. That's very helpful.
That is helpful. I like that.
Helpful.
We'll have to come back and have a lot of those. People are reading her in Daniel's Vineyard.
Oh,
There's actually a couple things I do want to mention about the podcast because, as you can see, this is a little bit different than we're going to be doing. So this is one of our goals for the year is to do live podcast remotes at different places throughout Indianapolis, events, and all the things. So if anybody's ever interested in having us on site, we will totally be down to be there. So we're looking forward to like just being out and about and like being in the community a lot more and just keeping people.
And our hope is we have a third mic and a third headset. This is
Yes.
kind of our first one, so
Yeah.
we're using into it a little bit.
Right.
But we have some signage that says live podcast recording, and it will say the topic we're talking about.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to come in and jump in on the conversation,
We'll mic you
we'll
up
mic you up.
and you can
Mic you up.
part in our combos, which is kind of nice.
It'll also scary. You never know what's gonna happen.
Well, I think that's the fun
I
part
think
about
that,
it.
like a fun scary.
Yeah, a fun scary.
Fun scary. It's scary
Do
to
we
me.
need to, do we need to censor people when they come up? We're not quite sure.
Yeah. Well, oops.
We'll see. Also that, and so we're also expanding behind the filter. We're really all about having like open, vulnerable, honest, transparent, authentic conversations. We don't veer one way or the other. Like we're about having conversations with anybody about anything. And so that's what I love why this podcast is what it is. I have a broadcast and news background, so I'm throwing some news into the mix of things, but I'm doing like news that's not news. I say like, here's your weekly news that's not news.
Yeah.
It's all like the non, I don't want to say crazy. I would say just like hard news. I've never been a hard news girl. Like it's just, even when I worked at TV, like I never wanted to do hard news reportings. I think this is a great way to add in like some of that broadcast experience. So we'll be doing that too. And then we're also on Substack. So if you're on Substack, Please follow us. We're going to have our weekly newsletter on there. All of our podcasts are going to be loaded on there on top of Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So that's cool too. So we have lots of good stuff.
I know. No matter what stage of life you're in, no matter what you believe, we want to be the podcast for you.
Yes. Perfect.
I love it.
Good stuff.
So are you excited to celebrate your first Valentine's Day in a long time in Live?
Yes.
Are you giving gifts? Give gifts.
I don't know. Damn it, Ashley.
I don't know what you do.
Or am I?
Maybe grab a bottle or two of wine and take it on with you. Gifts stress me out, especially because neighbors do Christmas,
But he doesn't ever want anything.
that's okay.
So what do I get somebody who doesn't want anything ever? It won't tell me. Although, I mean, I
have matching outfits for you and him who doesn't.
stop.
You go all.
He's gonna be watching and being like, no. No, I don't know. So same thing kind of happened Christmas. Like he was like, no to anything, and I still did, but my gift was perfect. So, damn it, though. I think
Maybe you do more something like you go to cocktails before the concert and you like secretly, or you get a bottle of champagne for the room. Maybe just do something.
Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Getting gifts for guys, I think is good.
I think it's hard in general because like I think girls love anything.
Yes, yes.
And guys, there's only like the window to purchase things or either that or it's like they already have everything they want because they just like buy it for themselves. So at that point, you're like, well, what do I get? No.
I know.
No. I have to see.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
TikTok.
Oh, you hit your daily screen time on TikTok? Is that what it says?
Girl, I hit my daily screen time like 4 times a day.
I know, same. That's
don't know
hilarious.
why.
But why does it my phone doesn't do that?
Really?
Yeah.
Because I've been on, my screen time is up for an hour. It's comical that I think I just got
You're stupid for doing because you know what she probably does, she just swipes it on.
I'm like, bye.
Oh, it's been an hour, we're done.
Oh, no. But the thing is, it reminds me, if I'm unintentionally for work research, then it's okay.
Yeah.
But if I am mindlessly scrolling, I do like it because it's like, girl, you've been mindlessly scrolling for the
Yeah, that's true.
You could have been watching Vampire Diaries.
No. But I am looking forward to Valentine's. I'm even more so looking forward to it being February.
How long has this month been?
I just watched a TikTok before it went live. I should have saved it, but it said the guy asked, what day is it? Are we like in like March or something? He goes, no, it's actually January 78. I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, that is so true because like
This longest month?
I don't remember the last time January was this long.
You know what scares me though is this happened to me in October. I think it was. October went very slow for me, and I was so not as long as this.
Yeah.
But I was so excited because I feel like the holidays are gonna come in.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden I blinked in November and December,
And it's like done.
yeah.
You know what I think it is? It's because Thanksgiving ran so late and
That's
so we got
so
right into
true.
Christmas. Normally you have a little bit of a buffer and we did
Yeah.
it this year, and so I felt like same thing. Like it went kind of so good.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving don't do that.
No, don't. But January you can go.
Yeah, we're done.
You can leave.
I keep getting stressed. I'm like, I haven't done enough to accomplish this year. I'm like, oh, it's January 29th. Like, girl, you got 11 more months. You'll be fine.
But not only that, there's just like so much crap that's been happening every day. Like not only, obviously we know that it's crazy right now when it comes to like news and politics and all that stuff, but then just personally, like I just literally feel like my head is spinning.
Yeah.
Like I haven't been able to like even take a deep breath, and then I turn the next day and I'm like, it's still fucking January. Sorry.
Like
Why?
I feel like I've been here for a very long time. I agree with you. It might be like 7 more years before you're at the Justin Timberlake concert. I did
No.
not know you were.
Oh my gosh. Obsessed.
Did you follow, speaking of your news, the whole like accusations against him from his daughter? Alleged daughter?
No. What's that? Okay, now you have to give me a tea because I did not follow that.
I don't remember a lot of details, but this girl started posting that she was like his daughter before Jessica Biel, I think, and that he like had inappropriate relationship with her.
Really?
But it was there and gone so fast, and the thing is, like, and I don't trust anything. Did it get debunked?
Yeah.
Did it get paid off? But I do feel like something like that would have like I don't know, it's a wild accusation.
That's super wild.
I know.
I think the reason why I love him so much was because when I was back into my singing days, I was in Virginia Beach when Justin Timberlake was recording his first solo album. So I was with like his whole camp and his producers and all this stuff. And so
cool.
that was so amazing to kind of
Yeah.
see behind the scenes of everything go on.
First.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. And I've just like loved him ever since. I've only gone to one of his concerts, so I'm looking forward to this one. So yeah, don't tell me this like
I'm sure it's just you know I'm on conspiracy theory TikTok.
Oh my
so
God,
I
okay.
find out and see
let's
everything.
see, we're at 45 minutes. One thing I did want to mention is this whole Blake Lively situation. Let me preface by saying I don't really follow celebrities all that much. I don't really pay attention to them. More than not, when I go on social media, I'm like, who are they talking about? Like, I just don't. It's just not a thing for me. But I follow Bethany Frankel on TikTok because she's freaking amazing, and she, along with Candace, both of them, I follow both of them, right? And like they are in the files of this whole lawsuit, and it has sucked me in. Now I'm like, what's the latest update? Who's dropping what? What's this video? What is this audio? What are these text messages? Like, you can't get out. Like, I'm watching everything, and I don't even like both of these people.
So I started to get interested because I've always got that vibe that just Blake was a mean girl.
Yeah.
And just like interviews I saw, when I started to see some things come out with It Ends With Us, I was just like, ew, that didn't rub me the wrong way. I do like Justin Baldoni only because I loved the show Jane the Virgin, and I fell in love with his character. I knew nothing about him.
Yeah, I
as
totally
an
forgot he
person.
was like even in that because I only watched it immediately.
Oh, I got sucked into that show. I'm surprised because it's got that whole like telenovela.
I know.
Oh,
I'm just not
good.
in general. I'm not a TV person. Like, I just,
But I am following it like crazy, and it is what blows my mind. And I think this is like, and it's not like, this is kind of like Candace's perception, is everyone immediately dissed Justin because he was the man.
Yes.
So they immediately said, it's obviously you're at fault. His podcast co-host dropped him. His agency or something like that dropped him. He was even dropped. The author of the book immediately makes a PR statement in support of Blake. And I get it, sexual harassment is a serious accusation.
absolutely.
But if you're going to accuse someone of that and you're going to stand by that, you better be sure without a shadow of a doubt that everything happened. And
the receipts are not proving that at all.
And immediately people started tagging him on the internet. And it's like, to the point, like, it's like that opposite of Me Too movement, where you take something that's good because they're spreading like awareness of when sexual assault and sexual harassment happens, and then you have someone that falsely accuses it, and it kind of belittles the whole movement, because then it's like it goes back to, well, we can't trust the people that say it. And it's like, if you think about it in the big picture, this is a huge thing, because you either filed a very serious false accusation, or it happened, which based on the receipts, it's impossible to happen. It
Literally,
seems
it
impossible.
doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. Either that, or everyone on the production set stood by and let this happen. Like this, to me, I wish it would go to court. I've heard it's probably not. I wish it would get televised like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. The way that I would cancel everything I have, we would go live stream our reaction for like
Literally,
8 hours.
for sure.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
It's sad. But then like now you're seeing everything about how Ryan Reynolds is the one behind
Yes, yeah, that
I
is
still-
basically him with all of his little
like jealousy.
Yes.
But I still stand behind the fact that she is probably not
Yeah.
Again, I don't know her.
Exactly. We
That's
can't
me
say
judging.
verbatim, and
Yeah.
she is, but I mean, on the outside looking in, that's what it looks like. So
Did you hear there was that Taylor Swift, her bestie, has now kind of
she walked out, right?
Yeah,
because that was like her big thing. Like, I got her.
And because Blake called her one of her dragons. She said she was Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. That Taylor Swift. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Making Taylor Swift your like armed guard. Tay-Tay's not going to deal with that. Tay-Tay's not going to.
No, who wants to be dragged into this mess right now?
No. And what a point of like that. Like, what if I was like, well, you can't come at me. Like, I have Johnette. She's like, like that. Would that not make you feel used? As my friend? Like, you're my friend because of what you have and the power you have, and this is not like.
Yeah. I just think it's amazing and crazy how like something that you could have cared less about, and all of a sudden I'm like, what's the
I
next
know.
update because I need to have it.
I usually stay out of celebrity gossip.
Me too, because I'm just
but-
not interested, but I don't know what it
I
is.
think this is a cultural impact.
Yeah,
So
that's
this
probably
is
what
a
it
big
is.
thing about the just accusations and Me Too and like what could happen in Hollywood when they want to take someone down. Like, it's wild.
So crazy. Very crazy. We're at 50 minutes.
Look at us.
We did good. It was a good amount of time. Normally, we like to stick between like 45 and 55 minutes for our podcast, so I think that was really good.
We went on a lot of random tangents
We
today,
did, but
it's
you
good.
know, that's what we wanted to do today. So
Unfiltered conversations. There's never really a plan for what we're going to talk about. It's
No.
just whatever makes sense.
what's really funny is that like Ashley and I were just like so I wouldn't say like stressed, but like there's just a lot of elements that go into doing like a live podcast remote somewhere, and albeit like this is something new, we're very small, still starting out, so there's lots of things to think through, and you know, it's just Ashley and I, we got so caught up on everything else. It was what, like 10:30 this morning that we're like, oh, what are we talking about?
Yeah. I was like, you guys are your DMs about our story. Luckily, our lives are so wild that we can tell these stories.
Literally, because after that, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was focusing on getting my nails done and figured out and straightening my hair that I was like, oh, I forgot I need to actually talk about something. But then, you know, we have our brains with all these lovely instances that have happened in our lives, so we can share it, and we're fine. We're good.
It checks.
And what's really sad is that we have a lot of them. I think this podcast is also unlocking a lot of that because we have memories galore of things that have happened. So one thing leads to another, like it unlocks more things. So I think that's also really
It really does. I don't know. I really pushed that to the back of my brain. Unlocked that.
I know.
Let's
We
bring it up.
pretended that never happened.
Yeah, but let's air it out now. Well, should we say a special thank you to Daniel's Vineyard for having us today. If you're in the Indianapolis area or if you're ever visiting again, they're located in McCourtsville, which is just right south of Fishers. They're open every day of the week except for Monday and Tuesday. And they have a winery. It's beautiful outside. It's beautiful inside. If you're listening or you're watching live, make sure you check out our social channels, especially me and Donna Cruz, because we are going to show some reels so you can actually see a little bit of behind the scenes. If you're in the area, you absolutely have to check this out. So Daniel, thank you so much for having us.
And I mean, it's a Thursday. It's what 1 something right now. Oh, it's 2:00 now, but there's so many behind us.
It's just like,
it's a great spot.
I love this.
I love it too. It's perfect.
So good. My dream life to be at Daniel's Vineyard at 2:00 on a Thursday.
It's cool to keep that going.
I love
it.
Right?
Thanks for watching us. Make sure when this podcast goes live, you can always check out the details online on our website at donutcruise.com. Don't forget, we are on Substack, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Did it. Right. Now we need to make sure we're recorded. That's
scared.
always the scary. Okay, I'll go do it. I'll go do it.
Oh. Hide the few people on TikTok. No.
Why did it stopped?
When did it stop? Are you out of memory?
It said not enough storage. I don't know why.
We're gonna have to re-record the end.
Stop it.
So, hi TikTok. While Jonette figures out what we have to re-record.
We're at 30. I cannot see
We
that.
lost like 20 minutes. Do you have time?
Minutes.
What time is it? Should we delete some stuff and do more?
Let's see. Let's disconnect from live and then go from there.
You want to disconnect from live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Because I need to hear all of this stuff.